What's up, YouTube? Hey, Frank, you want to jump in here? You bet. We're going to mess with Blender today. So if you want to learn something or teach me something or just fuck around in Blender, jump in here. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
When Cliff was talking about it, I'm like, I want to jump in. I don't want you to have to do this so many times, so screw it. You said you wanted me to try it, so I'm going to try it.
I think everybody should try it. I think if more people learned Blender, there would be more cool parts out there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like Cliff wants to do like a whole 4x4 setup, and that's on my to-do list. It's just that my to-do list is so fucking long that who knows how long it'll take me to get to it.
Even if he gets the basics down, then you can tweak it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, this is what I'm looking for, and if he can get the basics down.
I printed 20 of those surfboards. Did I send you I sent you pictures.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
I printed 20 surfboards.
I just want one with a shark bite.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, have one with a bite on the end of it, and that's it.
I wish you had said that yesterday. I totally would have done that before I printed these. Damn.
Yeah, I need one with a shark bite, and then have it on the roof of the car with blood hanging off of it, off the door. The guy got bit. Yeah. He got his car with the.
Okay, so shark bite. I got to do that.
Yeah, one of the comments I put a shark in there. I don't think you heard me. I was like, yeah.
I saw the shark. I saw the little GIF, the little shark GIF.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant by that. Shark bite.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Volkswagen Bug engine.
Oh, that's the Beetle engine. It's washed out a little bit. The lights are kind of.
Yeah, bright, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll.
No, it's fine. I just couldn't see it.
I'm trying to be in the dark so my kids don't see me down here. I'm hiding. Last night I had my club meeting, so I missed Fred Henry's. I saw it pop up. I'm like, oh damn.
You have a local model club?
Yeah, I finally found one.
Dang, there's one here, but I don't know when they meet or what the deal is.
And one of the guys who runs the NNL is part of it.
Oh, okay.
And
hey, Mark. What's up, Rick?
Hey, and I was listening in, and I'm like, so, they have the food, they have the T-shirts, they got everything ready. So NNL is gonna happen this year. There's no doubt about it. It's gonna happen.
Nice.
100%, because it was canceled the last 3 years. Hey, Rick, how you doing, Rick? Mark, and
what's up, fellas?
I was very excited about that, and I bought one of them asphalt cars yesterday. The ones that are hard to get.
Where did you find it?
Very funny thing. Every time I go to Hobby Lobby, I have my phone with me, and I have my kid with me, and I'm hanging out, and there's nobody ever there, ever.
At Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby in the aisle that I go to, for the model aisle.
Right.
So I'm like, and then one day I'm looking for this one car. They had all the discounts and stuff. So I went in real quick. I forgot my phone in the car. I had Junior with me, and I'm running in and out. I see this old guy. I'm chatting with him.
Frank.
Hey. What's up, Cliff?
And I'm chatting. Not much. Appreciate it.
I'm chatting with him, and
right.
He's like, "Is there any model car clubs around?" Well, these two older guys. He goes, "Yeah, I belong to one." And then I go, "Where is it?" He goes, "It's in Somerville." I go, "Wow, that's 4 miles away from my house." So I'm sitting there talking to him, and he gives me the guy's info, and I contact him.
Hey, Rick, how we doing? All right, let me pull up my blenders.
And
crashing my computers.
And he hooked me up, and it's 4 miles away. And since October, I've been going to this club, and it's freaking awesome.
So did he have the asphalt?
Hey, what's going on, Mark? All right, let's see.
Yeah, so this other guy, there's the Model King. He's part of another club. I forget his name, but he's got kits like you wouldn't believe. So this guy brought in a bunch of kits, and I bought one off of him. And I bought the asphalt kit.
I want to get a handful of those asphalt cars.
Yeah, so I got the.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm doing a 3D model of one, but I want to buy at least one of them for reference.
Yeah, I can't open up another kit right now. I've got so many.
What's up, Cliff?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Sorry, I was running a few minutes late. I had to evacuate the bowels there, so.
No problem. What's up, everybody? So we're doing a Blender workshop today. We're just going to goof around in Blender, see if we can't learn a few things, teach a few things, even if we just mess around in Blender. If you want to jump in there, you're welcome.
Yeah, I look forward to this.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey, what's going on, Jamie? How the hell are you?
This sweater I got back in the 80s, and it still fits, so I'm wearing it.
Hey, you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's up, Jamie?
Let's see.
So,
let's see.
Cliff, I don't know if you've ever like shared your screen in these Hangouts, but if you want to,
I see a little thing here that says Window Blender.
Yeah, that's
there it is. All right, should say screen sharing.
Booyah!
Yeah.
I just have the switcher.
So I just clicked on general for start off. So, hey Frank, did you ever get it downloaded?
Yeah,
hey,
I got
Jimmy,
downloaded.
What's going on,
Jimmy? Yeah, I got it downloaded. Can I
All
share
right,
it too?
cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, if you want to. All right, so we got that. Let's see. Click edit object, edit mode. I remember that.
Woohoo! This is fun.
And then face extrude. Whoop, no, that's a whole block. I just wanted to see.
Yeah, whatever you have selected is what you're going to duplicate.
Yep. So just that part of the block. We wanted to run along the x-axis, which should be the left and right. So left and right.
I'll show you. I'll show you a better way to do that, Cliff. You're taking really the hard road, to be honest. Go back into the perspective where you're like, at an angle where you can see, the perspective. Hold your middle mouse and rotate your camera around to give yourself a good view. Rotate it around so you can see the face that you want to extrude. Now, I don't know if you know this, but pressing 1, 2, or 3 will put you into either vertex, edge, or face mode. Vertex is a single dot. An edge is a line between two dots, and a face is the flat plane between multiple dots. So put yourself in face mode by pressing 3, and then select the face that you're in. I'm assuming you're in edit mode already. And if you're not,
yeah, I'm in edit mode.
Okay, you can press tab to toggle in and out of edit mode. By the way, I don't know if you knew that, but in edit mode,
I did not.
Yeah, tab will toggle you in and out. 3 to put yourself in face select mode, and then click on the face that you want to extrude. You don't need to be. I don't want you to be in the top-down view like you are right now. I want you to put yourself into a 3D, at an angle view, so that you can see the face that you're working on, like you're in the real world.
Okay.
Move your middle mouse. Click your middle mouse and move your camera around. So click the middle mouse button. There you go.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Go.
Give
Got
yourself a
that, yep.
view
All
at
right.
an angle. You're trying to go straight on, Cliff. You need to get out of that mindset. No, stop clicking buttons.
All right.
Put your mouse in the middle of the screen.
Oh boy.
Press the middle mouse button and hold it and move your mouse until you get a view that you want. And you put yourself into that, you click that little button and put yourself into orthographic view or whatever. Press your 5 on your numpad on the right of your keyboard. Press your 5 to get yourself out of that. If you go in and out of orthographic view,
yeah.
it does weird things about them. It does weird things about perspective, and it's annoying. Okay.
Yeah,
see my
because I
screen?
couldn't get
I want you to
like
have
the
a view
basic
like this.
shapes.
Move. Look at my screen.
All right, 2 seconds.
I have got my
Yep.
cursor in the middle of the screen. I'm pressing my middle mouse, and I'm moving my camera around. This is what I want you to do.
All right,
Get
let me
used
get
to
on the
moving your
screen
view
here.
around. There you go. Oh, you must be on like a laptop.
We're moving. I'm on a laptop.
Yeah, it seems to be like
But we
kind
have
of
a
laggy.
separate mouse. I got a separate mouse.
Well,
and yeah, I know there
Kinda laggy.
is lag, so
That's okay though.
but that's okay. But I've
All
got
right.
a separate
So anyway,
mouse, so
back
it
to what
shouldn't.
we were doing. Go ahead and get yourself into a perspective where, like, kind of like where I am, where you can see the face that you want to move or extrude. Okay, and then go ahead and select that face. And stop trying to put yourself at 90 degrees off angle. Look at
Yeah,
my
I
view.
gotta.
Put yourself into a similar angle.
All right, I'm gonna have to minimize this for a second. Trying to.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
What's up, Jamie?
What's going on?
There
Hey,
you
Ron.
go. You want to be able to see the perspective so that you can get an idea of what you're doing. You don't need to be 90 degrees on, left, right, front, top to do this stuff. And in fact, it makes it harder.
You want to be fluid.
I think that's part of my thing. I'm used to.
I understand, but this is not 2D CAD anymore. This is 3D Blender. So click on that face. Click on that face you wanted to extrude. Now I'm going to show you a awesome way to do this. No, I didn't say drag and click. I said drag. I said click on it. Are you in face select mode? Press 3.
Yep. 3.
Press the number 3 up on the top of your keyboard.
Yep.
Now
that's
click
what I'm doing.
on the face. Click on the flat face. Just one click.
Whoa! What the hell? I just clicked.
Nope.
God dang it! That didn't work out. All right, hold on.
I don't know what you just clicked.
I just hit 3 when I clicked on the face. So, all right, let me
Well, that's
change.
because you hit 3 on your numpad. You need to hit 3 on the top of your keyboard, not on the numpad.
All right, top of the keyboard. Here we go. All right, 3. And it just brought me to that when I hit 3 on the top of the row.
You know what? You're on a laptop and it remaps the keys. That's okay. So at the top of that's my bad. I forgot you said you were on a laptop. I wasn't thinking.
That's totally all right. Maybe that's why I'm struggling too. I'm on a laptop versus. I got a separate mouse, which is cool. Which works.
Look it up?
What, the mouse? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
At the top of your screen, just to the right of the little drop down where it says edit mode, there's 3 little pictures. One is a dot, one is a line, and one is a cube.
Yep, got them.
Make sure you're in the third one, which is face mode.
Okay.
Click on that. and then go click on that face on your cube. And there you go. See that?
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense now.
You don't have to select all of the dots. You can select just that flat face if you're in the right mode.
Okay.
So now hit Alt E. You should get a little pop-up menu that gives you the option to extrude.
See, Haley left.
Yep.
Oh, Daddy wanted to show you something.
Extrude face, extrude
individual faces along normals. Now, in this case, because we have a flat face and we want to go straight out from that flat face, go ahead and select extrude faces along normals.
Okay, along normals.
And then move your mouse up and down, and you should be able to move it in and out. Now, if you hold your shift key, you go into a minor adjustment. So it like slows down the edit that you're doing. Instead of doing it super fast, you can slow it down.
Yep. Okay, got that. Yep.
So now you've extruded that. Now, if you wanted to get like a specific like size out of it, you could hit like 7 or 1 or 3 to go into those side views, top views, whatever, and then you could use your G key to move those faces to the specific little grid point that you wanted. At this point, we're not really making anything specific, so we're just kind of playing with controls.
Right.
But so go ahead, and now I'm going to show you something. Move your mouse cursor over one of the edges and press Control R, and you'll see a little yellow line appear. What that does is that creates an edge loop around the object, and if you click your left mouse once, you can then slide that up and down the edges that it encompasses. So you could position that into a location that you want to use. And then once you're ready, once you have it in the spot you want, go ahead and press your left mouse button again. Now, the thing to notice here is now if you press or if you click that little cube at the top again to make sure you're in face mode, because when you do that, it puts you in edge mode. Go back to face mode. You'll notice you have multiple faces now on the side. Yeah. One on the left of it, one on the right of it. And you can click those. Click one of those faces. Yeah, look at that. So now if you do that Alt E where you're extruding, and you go along faces, you'll push out that face away from the object or into the object if you're trying to do a recess. But you'll see how you can kind of create little appendages.
That's awesome. We're good for doing a cross member.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that was the biggest problem I had is trying to get. I had the shapes the way I wanted them, but getting them lined up between the different perspectives.
Well, that's when you got to use your X, Y, and Z's. So go ahead. Let's start over. Hit Control N, and then G, and then D for don't save. Control N creates a new file. G is the type of file, and D is don't save.
All right.
So we're basically just starting from scratch. So what I want to show you here is that thing we were talking about the other night. Is if you hit G and just move your mouse, you can see the box just kind of moves freely around. So go ahead and do that. Don't click anything. Just hit G and on your keyboard, and then move your mouse around.
Yeah, buddy.
And you can't. And this is kind of annoying because you can't control kind of where you're going, whatever. But then if you hit X, Y, or Z, you can lock it into that plane of movement. Yeah, see,
that's
so you hit
nice.
X.
Okay, yep.
So now if you hit Y, it'll move to the Y axis instead of the X axis. Z likewise. And then once you get it where you want it, you can press your left mouse button to lock it into whatever its current location is, or you can cancel by hitting your right mouse button, and it'll go back to center. it'll go back to wherever it was, I should say.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah. So now we've got this cube. Let's go into edit mode. And then let's hit Control R and create a loop around the cube. So hover your mouse over one of the lines on the cube. It doesn't matter which orientation, I don't really care. And then left click it and then right click it. Now left clicking says yes, I want to go ahead and create the loop cut. Right clicking cancels sliding it up and down, so it'll move it right in the center. One thing I wanted to show you is then rotate around to one end of the cube, and then make sure you're in that face select mode by clicking the little cube up top, the 1, 2, or 3 cubes.
Yep.
Now click on the end cube, or the end face, I should say, sorry, and hit your G key, and you can do the same thing you did with the whole object. You can do it with just geometry, so just one vertex or one edge or one face. You can move things around, and just like moving objects, you can press X, Y, or Z to lock that movement into an axis.
All right.
Or to get really fancy, you can press R instead of G. If you right click, go ahead and right click and cancel that. Now press R, you can rotate it. Now, rotating it is based on your camera perspective unless you hit X, Y, or Z. If you hit X, Y, or Z, then it will rotate whatever you have selected on the axis that you specify. So like the y-axis, it'll rotate the geometry around the y-axis, or the x-axis if you press X, etc. So go ahead and test that out a little bit and see, kind of get familiar with that. And you'll notice how it's maintaining a connection between those little vertexes and the next one in the line, which is like your halfway point on your cube. It's maintaining the line between.
That would actually work for making like springs.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of shit with this.
Man. And I don't know, maybe I was thinking like 2D shit. That was what was true, because I started some doing it. I started messing with grease pencils and
that's
try doing something like that.
Cliff, I don't even use grease pencil. That stuff is way too technical. What's the word I'm looking for?
Tactile.
Like you gotta draw.
It's just too technical to be useful for what I do. In hard surface modeling, I don't need the grease pencil. I don't need the knife tool. Like I use the knife tool like twice since I've started learning Blender. I mean, it's just not that useful to me. Okay, so if you put yourself in the vertex mode instead of the face mode, which is the first of the little 3 cubes up top. Wow.
All right, yeah. Let me. There we go.
You're having fun.
I forgot to click off. I'm trying.
That's okay. Just keep in mind, right-clicking cancels whatever you're doing. So if you
that's what I forgot doing. I went to go click
I didn't mean to do that. You can just right-click. So if you put yourself into vertex mode, which is the little dot icon next to your edit drop-down, then you can click one dot at a time, and just like moving the object or the face, you can hit G and you can move one vertex around. You can move one little dot and change the whole shape of the object. Jamie, we're going to do this probably 2 or 3 times a week. We're going to do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yep. Sounds good, and I do much appreciate it.
just like the others, you can hit X, Y, or Z to lock your movement of that one dot into X, Y, or Z planes.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. All right, we got that. We got that.
And it's really these basic controls that you need to get really comfortable with, because when you get comfortable with these controls, you can do things so fast. What's up, John? I've been glad to see your little shorts and your little videos you've been posting lately. It's good to see you active again. What's up, Dan? Looks like an air shop vent.
Yeah, basically that's what I don't know. I was just going something a little different, grabbing, pulling edges. Daniel, John, how we doing?
So let's do this. Let's hit tab to go back into object mode instead of edit mode. And then click on your object and press H to hide it. H.
Oh, damn it. All right, there we go. Hide.
Now hit Shift A. And that'll bring up a little menu. Select mesh and then cube. And that'll give you a new basic cube.
Nice.
So if you hit tab to go back into edit mode, I'll show you another trick, and we'll put a loop cut around the center. So we'll hit that Control R right around the center. Hover your mouse right around the center of the box. There you go. Yeah, just like that. Either one of the vertical ones. Let's do the vertical one. Okay, that'll work.
Yeah. All right. We click E.
So now let's go into face mode. So press the third little icon up there.
Yep.
Now what I want you to do is select one of the side faces, or in your case, the top face of your cube. Now, while you have that selected, hold your middle mouse and rotate your view so that you can see the opposite face, so the bottom. Rotate it so you can underneath. Yeah, there you go. Now hold Shift and click on the bottom face.
So you always start off with cube.
So now you have them both selected. Now you can hit your Alt-E and do extrude faces along normals, and you'll extrude them both at the same time.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
This is useful if you're doing things like making leaf springs. You know, you want to start with your center perch and then move out. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of different. Symmetry is one of the biggest tools in Blender. It's awesome.
I like that. I like that.
And then another thing is, like in my case, like if you see my cube, so let's say I was making leaf springs, and I'm gonna make that bigger. Let's just so we can get kind of an idea. Now I could come back, and if I hit Alt Z, I'm in X-ray mode. You can kind of see through it.
Okay.
And if I switch to vertex mode, I can see all of the vertex in the model, and I can click and drag and select them all at once while I'm in X-ray mode. Now, X-ray mode has an icon at the top of your screen, top right, and it looks like two little cubes, one inside each other.
Yep.
Very top right corner
Yep.
to the left of the four globes. You can turn that on and off to see through your object and then see all the geometry, all the little dots or the edges or the faces, depending on what you have selected. So now because I have those selected, I can move them up or down to give myself kind of the shape that I'm looking for. And I'll show you another useful thing here once you're ready. Oh, you've got it rotated? Yeah, there you go. So let me show you something. Let me show you something, Cliff. Go ahead and right click to cancel that.
All right.
This is a Windows program. It runs I'm assuming you're using it in Windows. So like every other Windows program, every other computer program, you can hit Control Z and it'll undo whatever you just did. So go ahead and hit Control Z until you get your cube back to a straight and level orientation.
What's up
All
there?
right, give me a second.
Control Z.
And see how you can step through it. So now you have, oh, you went too far. You went back to your basic.
Yep, that's right.
That's okay. See if you can get it. See if you can get it back the way you had it.
Yep, I should be able to. We gotta go edit mode, faces, change camera view, click on face.
What's up, Brian?
Blender
That's
1.
exactly right. Blender 101.
No, Blender 1.
Blender 01.
01. 0001.
Oops, shit, I forgot to do the bottom side. So let's see. On the face.
Shift click to select an additional geometry.
Yep, that's right. All right, hold on. Probably.
Anybody that wants to do some Blender stuff, you're welcome to jump in here. We're going to do this a couple times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the reason you have those circles around it is because on the far left you see the list of icons. Those are your tools. You have the rotation tool selected. So go ahead and select the top one. There you go, and you're back to normal now.
Yep.
The other thing I'll show you. Let me show you another neat trick. Is if you click on your object. Or a vertex, or a face, or anything, you can press your period key on your numpad to center your camera on whatever you have selected.
It zooms it right in too. Crazy.
If I was on the big PC. Well, maybe one of the future ones, Dan, Brian, you guys can jump in here. You're welcome to jump in here and mess around.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said.
So take yourself out of X-ray mode, and then you won't accidentally click on the back side of things if that's a problem. But the advantage of being in X-ray mode is if you can see the backside and you want to select them, you can drag select both the top and the bottom at the same time.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do I work up pretty good. All right, how the hell did I?
When you're in face select mode, the middle of the face will be a black dot, and that's how you select that face when you're in X-ray mode. You put yourself in the rotation again.
Yep. There we go. Shift click. Did I put that box into? Yeah, I'm sure I did.
You selected another box, yeah, or another face.
Yep. There's that one, and then there's shift. Boom. There it is. Faces is highlighted. All right. No. Okay, well, we're extruding along that axis. So,
I don't know what you're doing.
just stacking boxes, that's all.
Let's do this.
Minecraft.
Right click to cancel.
He's doing Minecraft. What are you doing?
Yep.
Let's go into
click and right click.
object mode. Let's go into object mode and reset. So
Shit, we'll be here till Tuesday.
you just hit your tab key. You know, you put yourself in rotation mode again. I don't know what key sequence you're hitting to put yourself in rotation mode, but click that little the top icon in your
I'm
toolbar
trying
there.
to
On the left toolbar, on the left tools, press the top one. Click the top one.
Got it.
There you go. All right. So now let's delete that cube and start from scratch. So you hit your delete key.
X delete. I got good at delete,
Okay.
so
X works too. Go ahead and hit Shift A and create yourself a new cube. Okay, don't use the menus. I want you to learn the hotkeys.
all
You
right.
got to learn the hotkeys. Hit. Now listen to the words coming out of my mouth, Cliff. Hit your delete key, not your X key. Your delete key. There you go. Then you don't have to confirm it. Now Shift A.
Not control. Whoops, sorry, my bad. I'm in control A. Mesh.
And select Mesh Cube. Booyah.
Yep, I see. Boom. All right.
All right, so now tab to go back into edit mode. And now do a Control R and create yourself a little loop right in the center of your cube. And boom, you're back to where you started. Left click. So now put yourself into face edit mode and let's select those opposite faces.
No.
I just have a glorified box.
What's that, Frank?
I just have a glorified box. 3D.
Well, that's all I have. Now you can do your Alt-E, extrude along normals. You can't see what you're doing because you're... There you go. Cool.
Yeah, that works.
So now move yourself to like a 45-degree view so that you're not straight on any one angle. Do you have, I can't tell, do you have, yeah, you have X-ray mode on. Turn your X-ray mode off. I want to show you another neat trick.
All right.
So make sure you're in the face select mode. So you, okay, and then if you hold your Alt key and then click next to one of the little edges on your object. It will grab all of the faces around the loop of the object next to the edge that you're selecting. So Alt and then left click near one of the edges, not on it, but near it. Hold your Alt key while you left click.
Yep, that's what I got. I'm holding the Alt key and left clicking.
Try just left clicking. Let me see. Maybe your hotkeys are set up different.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Whatever.
Now try Alt left clicking around one of the edges. Not working? Wonder why.
No.
That's like a default hotkey setup. It must be because you're on a laptop. That's weird. Well, if you can see
sure
my
that's
screen,
probably. I'm sure that's probably part of a problem.
I'll show you what I was trying to show you. But if you Alt and left click near one of these edges, it will grab the loops around the face along that edge. So if I went this way on this edge, it would grab the loops or the face around the loop that way. Or if I could do this one, or I could do this one.
So that's
or I could even do something like, well, what I did was I went into X-ray mode and then switched to vertex select, and then I just drag and select all of the middle vertexes, and then I take myself out of X-ray mode and then just move these up and down. And it, this, just imagine we're creating like a leaf spring kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I wanted to kind of show you this is because then if you take, like, if you're in face select mode, even though I have an edge loop here, I can select both of these, and then I can do that extrude along normals and create my little perch.
Mm. All right, I'm seeing that. I like that.
And then it works just, that same thing. I can select along the loop of the object. Learning these like little controls is what's going to make Blender so easy for you. You got to learn these controls. Until you know how to control the objects and the verts and the faces and stuff, you're not going to be happy with Blender. It's going to drive you crazy.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching some of the tutorials and going along with the guy, and then it's like I get some of the stuff and then try to sometimes put it together, and then it just all sorts of fucked up. So
yep, that's gonna happen. So I just create I just put like an edge loop in the middle of each one of these sides and create like a little bendy. And then what's fancy is if I select both of those, when you have any edge selected, you can right click and you have an option for a bevel, or you can hit Control B is the default hotkey, I'm pretty sure. The great thing about bevel is it will divide your geometry, and then you can use your mouse wheel to increase the resolution of that division and create a nice little curve. Look at that.
Can you make that skinnier?
Ooh.
And then put like leaps?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. That's awesome. That's holy shit.
So if I select all of those,
you start off with the
faces,
box first, and then you work off of that. You just pull it, stretch it, and manipulate that little box.
Yeah. So like if I select all these top faces, I can go extrude. No, I don't want to extrude on normals. I want to extrude straight up. And then I can take this face and this face and extrude those. Oops, that's not what I meant. Out and up. And then I can just do it again.
And then loop the end one.
Grab that.
Make it longer, and then you can loop it.
Yep. Do one more.
One more, and then make it longer, and then loop it at the end. Cliff, watch this.
Can I right click?
And now you.
No.
So then, what I'll do is I'm gonna extrude that, or I'm gonna extend that a little bit more and bring it up so that it looks more like the angle it would be. What I'll do is I'll create an edge loop here, let's say about right there, and then one here.
Watch this, Cliff. Magic.
I am. I'm like engulfed.
Can you do the one side and then just copy the other side, or you have to?
Yeah, and I'll show you how to do that too.
Okay.
Yep.
It's mirroring.
So I'm gonna create that, and then I'm gonna move this over here so it's a little bit more aligned with the way I want it. And then I'll grab these three edges, and I just hit my bevel tool.
Oh, sick.
grab those. I'm going to adjust that a little bit so that it looks more round.
Remember the bevel tool from 101.
I'm seeing that. I know they got the tools on the left side. I've been seeing that.
In X-ray mode, I'm going to delete the left half of this. Just delete everything left of center. And then I'm going to hit Shift A just to reset all my, or Control A just to reset all my settings so that it knows it's right in the center. And then there's a tool over on the right pane. If you click on the little wrench, there's a drop-down modifier called a mirror. I just hit that mirror. And then I want to mirror it in the Y-axis. And boom, now it's mirrored.
Damn.
So it's anything I do to the right side, it'll do to the left side.
So like you want to make a chassis, Cliff, you just do the one side and then just mirror it.
And then mirror, cut it, mirror it, and
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
So
I'm
do
gonna
know where I was fucking up.
on the right, do the whole right side, and then copy it to the other side.
And I'm actually gonna redo this. I don't like the way this turned out, so I'm gonna
Even
select
with
all
the-
these
with the
edges
frame.
here.
Like you do just the one front, you just do the one profile of the frame and then
Yeah,
mirror.
definitely.
And then I'm gonna bevel that again because I didn't like the way that one turned out.
Man, that's amazing.
It's amazing because he makes it look easy.
No, that's all right.
Well, it's
That's
just-
what I'm here trying to
all
learn.
I'm-
And once
All
you
I'm
get
doing
the
is moving and sizing, different
Shape.
geometries. I mean,
Yeah.
once you learn these controls, it's really not hard. You got to be able to master the just basic movements, though. I mean, once you get that down, everything from there is like super simple.
Yeah, you do it so fluidly too. It's just like natural.
It just comes from doing it over and over and over
Yeah.
again. So I'm
So
going
if
to
you-
take this face here. I'm in face mode. I'm going to select that face and watch this. So I'm going to hit my I key, which creates an inset. So I can bring this in. And then I have a mod that will let me turn that into a circle. And I'm going to rotate that so that it's a little bit more aligned. That'll work. So then when you have those two circles, you can right click and bridge faces. Boom.
Daniel, that comes
Oh.
Chudo box. You don't worry about that now. Daniel wants to know how you scale it. I don't think you worry about that now, right?
You can scale it in Chitubox. But once you get your model the way you want it here,
Then
you just make sure that you can hit your S key and you can scale it up and down however you want. And you'll notice over here on the right, you got this little box here that shows you your size, how big your object is. So, I mean, you can scale it in Chitubox
Hey,
or
Fred.
Blender.
all
It
right.
doesn't really matter which one. What's up, Fred? It doesn't really matter where you scale it. It's probably easier to scale it in Blender if you know you're going to be doing things in 24 scale to just do everything in 24 scale.
24 scale.
And
Yeah.
then in Chitubox,
going on, Fred?
you can scale it down. 96% will give you 25th scale, or you can go up like 200% is obviously 12 scale, or 150% is 16th scale. You can kind of use those ratios to easily scale things up and down from there. So I find it's better for me to just create everything assuming it's 24th scale, so that when I import it to Chitubox, it's easier to size things up or down for me. But one thing I want to do is I want to create like the little edges in between the springs here. So I'm going to create that loop. And I'm going to move it next really close to that edge. And then this is where I was showing you that alt click by selecting that
Mm-hmm.
loop, then what I can do is I can use that extrude along normals and then boom, create a little inset. I just repeat that with all of them.
And that's going all the way through to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when I create this new edge loop, it goes all the way around the object until, as long as all of the faces along the path have 4 corners. Like if you have any faces that have 5 corners or 3 corners or whatever, then it breaks the loop, and it'll stop at that face. But otherwise, it'll continue all the way around the object. So there, I've created like little edges.
Nice.
I will bevel these corners to give it a little rounded effect. It's simple for me to tell you what I need and let you do your magic. Yeah, I guess that's true, Fred. And you know what? I'll be honest, you guys. You're gonna have to be a little bit patient with me because I'm a terrible instructor. I can do this all day long,
you're doing
but
awesome.
I'm like,
You did
no.
fantastic because you actually kind of helped me out quite a bit, actually.
Let's practice.
Scale up and down the STLs. That Mig sent me a while ago. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can print it on my printer.
Well, that was interesting.
Cliff, is this the computer that you always use when you're messing with Blender?
Yep. It's the one I use for my live streams and everything else.
Yeah, the one he dropped.
So when
This is the one I dropped in the elevator to Acme.
When you're messing around in Blender, is it a little bit laggy for you, or is that just the video that we're getting from your connection?
It's laggy as hell for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably my computer. This computer is old as balls. I mean, I bought it before I went to Ukraine, so.
But I mean, for you, when you're using it,
laptop.
if you're not streaming to Restream or StreamYards or whatever, if you're just on your own messing with Blender, is it laggy like that for you?
A little bit, yeah. It does lag a little bit. So that's why it's like when I move the mouse, it's like, and then it catches up. It's weird.
Right. Yes, Steve, I did get your email about the van toppers, and I think it's a great idea. Something that I can definitely put on my to-do list for sure. Nothing funnier than when Mig goes off when he loses patience. Oh my God, I'm so terrible at that.
Hey, you know what? Sad part is I'm used to it. Like, as far as that, sometimes being an instructor, you like, no shit, there was.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens. It's not a big deal. Just don't take it personal, and because all in the end, it's all just trying to. So,
get and use a gaming computer. I agree, Mopar. John, that's always a good strategy to have a powerful computer.
Yeah, this one's probably a little broken, a little retarded, but
And mine, the little computer's working fine. No lag, no
Yours
nothing.
is.
Yeah, you just got a new one, right? Right?
Yeah. Windows 11. Whatever. I just can't figure out how to get the my screen to come up here.
So
it
at
should
the
be a
bottom,
little arrow down in the bottom that.
Yeah, if you click the share, then the window pops up, and you can either pick your entire screen, which is your monitor, so
Right.
everything on your monitor will show, or you can pick specific windows. And if you go to window, you would then just select like Blender, for example.
But I don't see that in that section. That's weird.
You don't see Blender? Do you have Blender open?
Yeah, I have Blender, and then I go to window, and it just says Live Studio. That's it, the restream. It doesn't see.
It doesn't have Blender as one of the windows? Huh,
yeah,
weird.
but it is open, so I have to minimize and then open. It's like on the bottom of the taskbar.
What if you do entire screen instead of just the window?
I can do that, but then I can't see you.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
That's what I'm doing, because I've been going back and forth. When you see my Blender stop, that's what I'm doing.
All right. So you're seeing your screen only. Yeah. So you don't know what Miguel's doing.
Right. I have to flop in between screens.
Okay.
Like if you're just doing this without like stream or whatever, it's a lot easier. But if you're trying to do it along, there's a little screen there that you should be able to throw up where it says screen sharing.
I see that. I've done that. And I could share it, and then I can go back. Yeah, so I do window, or do entire screen. I do this, and then I just share, and then I'll have to switch it to.
Control D.
Oh, what's that cookie? You mean?
I haven't eaten anything yet, so I need to get some sugar.
Control D, that should be duplicate.
I printed 20 surfboards.
Yeah, but none with a shark bite.
Nice.
Ooh-ha. Shark bite. Ooh-ha. Oh boy.
Yeah, I got to do the shark bite. Maybe I'll do shark bite, and then I'll do one that's like bitten in half.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll be cool.
A big shark bite right in the middle of it. Yeah. Daughter wants to go to Michael's.
Yeah, there we go.
So we see your screen.
That's me, right? And now I just go like this, and now you guys can see that, right?
Yeah, we can see your Blender, but you can't see us. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Right. I also have a Blender screen. So if you tell me, oh, make this.
Well,
shape,
yeah, all I
can't
have is a
do it.
Blender screen, but
Yeah, and
What
then I
if
have
you-
to go back.
What if you don't have it maximized?
Did you
have it
click
open,
just
but not
window?
maximized?
Am I screwing everything up? No, I'll do just window. Let's see what that does.
Yeah, just window. It should bring up single window.
Click on that share button, the share icon.
Yep, this one right. Oh, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, click on that. And then you have a window option, right? But you're saying Blender's not in it,
right? Because Blender's not on. It's not on the browser. It's on my. It's on the actual computer. On the bottom.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know. I just don't see it. I go entire screen, window, or Chrome tab. I see the tabs. It says Live Studio and the new tab. I do window. So whatever's on the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's like that for you, because when I do it, I see all of my windows.
You know what? I probably just downloaded it and it doesn't see it. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to have to rewatch this about 3 times to get what you guys just did.
Maybe I'll start doing a bunch of little short YouTube videos, like how to change,
how to make a do a chassis and do like 4 steps. Like, all right, just do the rails and then do the cross rails. Okay, next step. I don't know.
Yeah. What are you working on, Cliff? What are you making?
I just making a regular kind of box frame, sort of. I was trying to work with the mirror part, get practice with that.
Gotcha.
Are you doing this off of memory, or are you trying to look off a picture?
Well, I'm trying to do it from memory and using some of the hotkeys in the mouse.
Why don't you look that orange truck up, that frame that you had out there, that orange.
Yeah.
The axles you sent me. Look at that picture and then work off of that picture. Because if you come from your head, it's like the way I think. It's a mishmash. I can't like translate it. But from when you look at the picture, it's like, okay, I got to bend here, I got to bend there. This part comes in this way. If you see it, I think it'd help you. It's kind of tough to come out of your mind. Well, out of my mind anyway. I've got 10,000 things going on in my head with ADHD shit.
Right. I got to send them to my email because they're on my phone, but.
Like that dirt car that you're working on, that dirt track, Miguel.
Oh, the asphalt car, yeah.
Yeah, like, are you like working off of something, or you're looking at pictures, or?
Yeah, I have a bunch of reference pictures that I download.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. Is you need a reference because, I mean, even if you want to do something different, you need something to start off of, like a base or something.
Oh, that's right. That's protein.
Like you do a basic GM chassis, and then you could do like your off-road chassis off of that. Like pull and stretch it and modify it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you do with the other stuff, right? Like I don't know about the 32s that you were doing. Was that like straight out of your head, or did you get something else and manipulate it from that?
Well, the 32 chassis was basically me just kind of following. When I get these models from like video games and stuff, they don't render they don't model everything. They just do like the part that you can see when you're playing the game. So like there's no full geometry like of the the chassis.
Underneath. Right.
Yeah, they don't do the insides or the bottoms or anything like that. They only do the part that you're going to see while playing the game. So what I do is I create my own geometry and I just follow like the contour that they created, but I'm creating like the whole thing instead of just the visible part.
Yeah, so you're working from the outside in.
Kind of like tracing it, I guess.
Oh boy, somebody's not happy.
Oh yeah.
You can hear that? That's upstairs.
That's upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Well, it's the room above me, but it's a hardwood floor, so it's just coming right through. I'll put it on mute. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, you're good.
So if I wanted a chassis, I would start with just like a straight beam. And then I'm guessing if I looked at some reference pictures, there would be like bends at various positions.
Right. That would make sense because I know that's why I've what the hell was I trying? That's why I was trying to do grease pencil and stuff like that. So is to try and draw something out. Fuck. Now I can't remember. I'm fucking. So I can like try to draw something out, maybe trace it, and what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Like, not necessarily follow it, but yeah.
I just had to give a thumbs up.
I should probably do that while I'm thinking about it. Good call.
Man, they're freaking
Mission
loud.
accomplished. What's up, Johnny?
Oh, jeez.
So, what's the deal with Josh's interview? Is he not running today?
No, because Jason has his meeting today. His
that's right.
club
So
meeting.
he's going to do it
Doing
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh is flexible. He does it, Sometimes he records it too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can keep talking about Blender stuff, but we don't need to limit it to Blender anymore. If anybody wants to jump in here,
Yeah,
you're
you
welcome
guys
to.
can do whatever. I mean, I'm gonna probably fuck around. I'm gonna drop the Blender. Well, not you know what I mean.
I'm gonna have to go because my daughter wants to go to Michael's. The other one's screaming his head off. And I'm gonna go see if I can buy a model kit for $3 again today.
Hey,
Let's see.
I want to go
That'd be
to
awesome.
Hobbytown and see if they've got any of those asphalt cars.
Yeah, I jumped on it right away.
I want to.
What happened? Why is it echoing? Is that me?
What's up, Josh?
Because I had to drop a thumbs up. I did it from my phone.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. That's what I did too.
But unfortunately, since I'm going through my phone and it's playing, it's
Yeah, you had the volume up. Cool. What's up, Josh?
hey, what's going on, Josh? How are we doing?
Josh, if you do Chris CD scales, if you do his interview, I'll do mine the week after his.
Fred, are you using rattle can primer or do you airbrush your primer? Yeah, take advantage of that weather. It's cold as hell here, so I'm not going to be outside painting anything for months.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, that's all I need is another freaking group build.
I got like 5 of them I haven't finished yet. I need to get my.
I know I've got a handful of them still from last year.
Yeah, I never did finish my Pro Street group build from last year. I didn't finish my Fred Henry build from last year.
Oh gosh.
No, I still got those 2 from last year. Yep. Then I got
And
both.
then I have
big
2
rigs.
other builds that I had started that I haven't finished.
The computer's working well, so I can do it now. I'm confident I can do it better.
Doing 2 semi trucks I still got to do yet. So let's see.
I got the USAC build, right? That's almost done, right?
Oh, my USAC build is making progress.
I've got already just for this year alone, I got 4 in the works.
Let's
I know I'm
see.
going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the NASCAR group build. I'll be doing Dylan's build again.
Yep.
I'm going to finish my last 2 years ago group build for that one. I can't get that one going.
Yeah, I got to do something with that too.
So, the motorcycle group build.
Yep.
Yeah, Fred, I got one yesterday. I got the other version of the one that Jason got.
Oh, and then I got 2 buddy builds. We're doing a Corvette buddy build, 1/8 scale Corvette buddy build with Terry and Extremis, Josh, and anybody else who has a 1/8 Corvette that wants to jump in there. And then we're doing I'm going to do a buddy build with Brian on the General E.
Oh, nice.
16 scale General E's.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do a buddy build with Russ, RT Hobbyworks. We're doing 55 Chevys, or 57 Chevys. 57 Chevys.
I'm doing my first gasser, my 55.
I got a gasser today, Bill. That's going to be a nice kit.
That's one, Cliff. I'm going to do it just like the box art, Cliff style.
I like that. I
know. That's sharp. I took that one AMT gasser that I got a couple years ago and made it a gasser because the front end was so fucked up on it. It was that black and like kind of copperish looking. When did I built? Oh, it's out somewhere. Not here. It's out on my shelf, which I ain't gonna get it.
Me too, Brian. Me too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Tamiya primer. Okay. I haven't tried the Tamiya primer yet, but
it's freaking awesome.
I do like the
shit.
Tamiya stuff.
Me and Andrew have got a Hemet buddy build to do. He's got the fire truck and I've got the wrecker.
Oh, cool. I like those Hemets.
Yeah.
So basically, you got the can or you can airbrush it.
I'll probably have to pick some of that up because I haven't tried the Tamiya primers yet.
It's about $10 a can, but it's totally worth it.
Do you think you get more out of the little bottle or the can?
I'll tell you, you use up every little bit of the can. It's kind of funny how when it's all out, there's like nothing left. It's kind of amazing. I don't know. I get a lot out of this. I got a couple cars out of this can. And then when I do small parts, I just airbrush it. It all depends on the mood I feel. And then I have this Mr. Surfacer. Brian says the 1500's better.
What is that?
This is the Mr. Surfacer 1000.
This is the 1500's better than the 1000?
Yeah, I got the 1000. I think that he said the 1500's a little finer. But
what is the number? What does that number indicate? The 1000 or the 1500 is?
I have no idea.
I wonder if that has like the particulate.
1500's better.
I was going to say probably the particulates, almost like all 5 branches of the military. So Craig's doing.
Because there's 2 different surface primers here. You have fine. Oh shit! My fucking phone's blowing up. God damn it! I can't have fun.
Yeah, I need to try some of those other primers because I've mostly just been using Rattle Can primer from Walmart.
No, I've changed. I've changed my ways, man. I'm doing a really good primer and decent paint. I don't even want to do acrylics anymore. I mean,
Rust-Oleum is the primer that I've been using. It works fine. I haven't had any issues with it.
Yeah, but after a while, you look at it.
Same, mate.
It starts to what?
Crack and shrink.
I haven't had any issues with it. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
But I do want to I want to try the Mr. Surfacer, and then I want to try the Tamiya.
Yeah, once you try that, you won't go back. You won't. You get what you pay for. You truly do. I mean, even the paint.
Yes, Fred, but I think you get what you pay for.
Yeah, you definitely do. I mean, this stuff is awesome. Thanks to the motorcycle group build, I spent all this money on Tamiya paint because I was using all the paint from.
I know I've got to get a bunch of Tamiya paint for mine too, because that's
So
what it
once-
calls for.
Yep,
I'm the
and
same
then
way, Johnny. I don't mind. I'd rather pay for good stuff than
then doing it twice.
yeah. The only reason I buy the have bought, I say in the past, the Rust-Oleum primer is just because I didn't know what else to use. I didn't have anything, anybody else saying, hey, you should be using this or that.
Yeah, people say, hey, you got to use primer. Okay, I got this primer. Boom, 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 spray it on, and then I got this clear. Put the clear on, and it melts the whole damn thing. Oh, jeez.
You know what? I don't know. I don't think I've ever cleared a project. I don't think I've ever put clear on a project.
Really?
Yeah.
I've used enamels.
I've used enamels and buffed it out and gotten decent finishes. I want to try like some 2K clear or something, but I haven't yet.
Well, 2K clear, you need this. Without a doubt, you need a mask. You need a mask. That shit is toxic. I hate rattle cans to do better with airbrush. Yep. I do both. And it depends on my mood. If I feel like futzing with the airbrush, I'll do the airbrush. If not, I'll just get the rattle cans. But I usually wait until I get a lot of black stuff to work. Like I got to do this engine, do a bunch of other parts, and I'll use black. Like today, I'm spraying black or flat black, and then I'll just start the flat black, and then after that, I'll go into gloss black. And then today's black day.
So here's my surfboards.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, look at how simple this geometry is. It's literally just like a box. It's a box, and then I have there's a blender modifier called subdivision modifier, which I'll turn it off so you can see the difference. So I create this, and then I add the modifier, and it turns it into that.
Now, when you do your renders, you do it through Blender too, right? Those car renders?
Yeah, I do that. I do it all in Blender.
Yeah, that's insane. All right, fellas, I got to go.
All right, Frank.
All right, we'll see you later, Frank. So
thank you for the tutorial.
That particular image, now you've got that on 2 axes?
Yeah, I did it on 2 because I have a top and a side view on that image that I was using as templates to build my board.
Okay, because I might look for some templates and see if I can't maybe do something like that, try to trace it out.
Yeah, see, I use that as my template.
Okay.
That's all I did.
Okay, nice. Like I said, just trying to get ideas. I mean, I'm getting some of it. Like I said, just a little bit has helped with, well, like I said, it's just trial and error and practice and doing hotkeys. So once you learn the hotkeys, and
well, guys, I guess if nobody wants to jump in here, we can just call it a day.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming, and
no problem. If you have any questions, I mean, don't hesitate to hit me up. I'll help you out. We'll do this again on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and just hang out for an hour or so and
yeah,
and do a little
no, it
Blender
definitely sounds like a plan. Excuse me. Ooh.
Yeah, look forward to it, Josh. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
We'll just call it here. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. Hit the like button for me, and everybody have a good one. We'll see you guys later today on Brian. Or are you doing a hangout today? if you are, we'll see you guys there.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see
All right.
you, and I'm out.
All right. Take care, guys.
Appreciate you.